Hi. Well, having a reliability is everyone's dream, but not everyone can use their fairness properly and even ignore their responsibility. Today, I will shape your reliability in business and life. Having a balanced life between a business that generates incomes with a daily life is the desire of all of us, even including me. Who doesn't want to have a good income and have a good life? People value reliability, whether it comes in that form of a train that runs on time or a car starts to get you to your job. Reliability is the key. This shapes our days, and sometimes we underestimate. But in business, known as a reliable person or company, you can see your opponent's frogs when it comes to make a big decision that are made. So, what makes a company reliable, and how do you make sure you display this character? First, manage your commitments. Managing commitment is a key. It goes back, is a very basic of the business. If you say that you are going to do something, then do it. Don't get into the habit that you only just saying you will do it and hash something together at the last minute, or even worse, don't actually complete it. You need to ask yourself if a commitment is a high priority for you today, and if it's not, what is going to change tomorrow and for it to become a high priority? Focus on times when you're looking at your commitments and checks to see if you have taken too much, or have your you taken on things that are well outside of your effective skills, so making delivery difficult. Taking on too much and not being able to manage that commitments right. The way through the competition is going to set you on a path which will not um, to an end well. This may mean you need to know when to say not at times, and the truth is, while people will be annoyed at the response, as long as it has been explained to them as to why you can't deliver at the time, they will accept it. And if you know then to say yes and commit yourself to unrealistic time scales which you cannot deliver it on. Saying I can't do this now but could get I delivered in 4 weeks is better than saying yes and not then delivering it 2 weeks later. The second one is communication. Well, the communications and engaging with people effectively allows you to be seen as a rival and will help build trust in you and what you offer. Outlining people the status of the work you are doing for them and when their project will be delivered is the key, as it allows them to plan for other aspects and put you on the front foot. For the example, when we order a parcel, the key thing that we are keen to know it will be in the land or our labs, and this boils down to communication. Great companies look to first send us an email letting us to know it's arrived at the depot, and then send another to say it's been dispatched and will be with you by someday. They may finally send a message to say after it's been delivered, reaffirming that they have successfully done their job. The last message might be the stating the obvious, but it's a reinforce the message that you took a change on someone delivering and they came through with flying colors. Oh my gosh. It means that the next time you're considering purchasing something, you will take into account the way they act earlier and the reliable way in which they are operated. Guess what? This reliability will help them get more business and convert more potential into realities. If it works for delivery companies, then why wouldn't you want to try that in your business, right? The third one is start things and complete them. There are many times in business things but never complete them, but starting and finishing things are the bookends of reliability. The best way to build reliability with your customers is not only to start strong but to finish strong as well, rather than fading away with a whimper. People buy from finisher. You will then buy a half-made house or a car with only an engine or a gearbox, but you want the builders to start with strong foundation and carry on through the complete Australia. Reliable house, perfect for you and your family and anything less want to. So start and finish strong. If you want to be seen as being unreliable, just like it. First, just like to be truthful. Honesty in business can sometimes seem like a myth, but it's a cornerstone to the process of doing real business with people who you know, like, and if there is anything that you have done or said that put a doubts in the prospect's mind that you have been less than truthful, it's unlikely that you will convert them from being prospect into customers. It was only told that one lie makes all of your truth. Seems impossible, and what wants a reputation as someone who doesn't tell the truth, get a reputation like that, and it will make everything a challenge, as you will spend time having a convince people why you are as reliable as they thought. Give them a choice of you or someone who is known to be honest, truthful, and deliver as they say they will, and it's simple decision. So truth plus honesty equal reliability. Okay, the second one, be true to your values. We all have a values about what is right and wrong and what we should and what you shouldn't do in this life. This is not just from a personal point of view but also in the way you act in business. Your moral compass outline who you are and what you stand for, and that's the basis how others comes to rely on you and what you do. For example, in our business, just like I have a business with Mr. James, my CEO has some core values to him about which he believes are essential in the way in which we operate. We could have made, for example, a lot of money by working with mailing companies who sought to send us many of emails at one time to spam people, but doing this would have hurt the great customers we have who look to send emails in the right way. We won't compromise on our rules and value regardless of how much we are offered, and it ensures that we have a reliable reputation for sending emails with other customers. If we were to compromise on the values, then how would we know the moral north on our compass? Define values for you and your business. Communicate this and stick to them. Do this and it will help build you to a reliable company and person that get results and who wins business. Well, being a reliable person is not only about backing up what you say and following through, but it's doing it in the right way too. You always hear that saying, people buy from people. While it is true, it should be people buy from reliable persons. If you're not reliable, don't rely on customers buying for you. It's very important to be a reliable person, so it make a balance, a good balance between your business life and your truly life, your enjoy life. So you have now the steps, the tips. Why don't you make your own reality, your best reality that you can ever make? Goodbye.